another card. Same concept, but this time I'm not going to do the book page in the background. This time I'm going to fold the book page, and my first heart is going to be out of that. So a nice big page, a nice big heart, should I say, cut out of the book page. That looks good. And then my favorite thing to use in these is the Coca-Cola labels. Should get 2 hearts out of a Coke label. So I'm folding the piece I have, cutting a heart, and that looks awesome. I love that. And then where is my other scrap of leather? There it is. I think that's what I'm going to do. Use this other little piece of brown leather. Make another tiny heart for the top. And do that. So with this one, we're going to do it slightly differently. So no background book page. Stick our book page heart down. And then the Coke label. And now the leather one. And you can collect whatever you like and just layer it as you please. And the more you play and get used to doing this, the easier the ideas will come to you. And if you package them with an envelope in a plastic Ziploc bag, you could sell these at your school fetes or at flea markets. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we are going to take a fine liner, and I have mixed some food coloring and water. I'm just trying to see what color I want to use. I think let's go for coffee with this one instead of food coloring. So I've mixed a little bit of coffee in some hot water and let it stand for a bit to cool down. Once again, if you're not comfortable doing this freehand, you just need to do a pencil line that you can rub out afterwards. But we're going to go leave a gap of white around the heart, and we're going to paint. So leaving your gap like that, you're going to do kind of a rectangle around the heart with coffee. Oh, a bug has got into my coffee and drowned there, so I don't want to paint that bug onto my card. Okay. So you see, I'm not being perfect. It's kind of rough, but it adds to the effect. Painting with coffee is the same as painting with a really expensive ink dye, and those can cost a lot of money for a couple of bottles, and coffee is really inexpensive if you're just mixing a teaspoon with water. So I'm leaving a bit of white all around. And when you're painting with coffee or food coloring or watercolors, a really cool effect, if you want a kind of tie-dye effect on your color, is to put a bit of salt on the wet paint and let it dry like that. It takes longer to dry with the salt on it, but it will give you a really nice tie-dye kind of effect when it dries, and then you brush off the salt when it's dry. I'm not going to do that now, but why don't you give it a try if you're interested. Right, and then we're going to let it dry, and then I'll show you the last step with the fine liner.